Hello everybody, SeaSlug here, and today I have a match versus a friend of mine named Raymon. And as you can look at his team, you'll notice that he has 4 out of 6 stuff that's, Pokebank. And I kind of have nothing besides my, East Gastro, which is, not really a whole different from West. But anyway, he's got a Genesect and a Terrakion, both things I am pretty afraid of. That Zapdos. It can be a problem, but if I can wall it with my Gastron, toxic it, then it shouldn't be that much of a problem. Then my Milotic, if that thing could get annoying, but I could just use toxic with my Gastro. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna just predict him to lead off with either his what's it called, Terrakion or Genesect. He ends up going for Genesect. Just gonna U-turn out of there. I mean, this thing obviously is going to have Ice Beam, and it's obviously just gonna go for it. So let's go into Gastro. This Gastro is gonna do a pretty good job at walling it, as you're gonna see. It's gonna take that Ice Beam pretty well, and this Genesect never in this match swapped out moves. So yeah, that thing is definitely has to be choiced. I would say probably just choice Scarf. So anyway, Chestnut comes in here. I'm gonna go for the Skull. I actually get the burn, which is pretty nice. I mean, I'm thinking about staying in here and trying to kill it with an Ice Beam, but I decided against that just because I'm really gonna need my Gastrodon for his for like 3 of his things. So gonna switch into Staraptor. Hopefully take the grass move he would want to go for, the Shadow Claw, anything like that. But nope, he just goes for the spikes, and here he goes for the freaking what's it called, Iron Bar? No, not the Iron Bar. What is it called? I don't remember. The Spiky Wall, that's it. Goes for that, and that is pretty annoying. I mean, I do take some recoil, but it's not that big of a deal. So, but he does see what move I lock myself into, so I decided to predict the switch into his Aegislash. Gonna switch out into my Chompy Chomp, and this Chompy Chomp actually has I give this thing enough speed EVs to outspeed a Aegislash, so I know I can't outspeed this thing if it decides to go for the Shadow Sneak. So anyway, I'm just going to go for the Swords Dance, kind of just predicting him to go for the King Shield, but he does not do that. Instead, he just goes for the Shadow Ball, and next turn I decide to screw it. I'm just going to keep spamming Sucker Punch until I actually get him. So anyway, Chestnut's going to come in now. And this Chestnut, this thing just has the worst accuracy of all time. So yeah, anyway, it's gonna go for the King Shield. It's gonna take some recoil. I was kind of predicting King Shield or Leech Seed, and I was like, oh my god, I really don't want to lose this, lose my Chompy Chomp, because he still has some other things that I want to use it for. But I couldn't really do much of anything about it. So anyway, he's gonna miss 2 Leech Seeds here and a Hammer Arm, which is just ridiculous. I mean, what is the accuracy on Leech Seed? I don't actually remember. I think it's 90, and then Hammer Arm, I'm pretty sure it's 90 as well. Maybe 95, I'm pretty sure it's 90. But anyway, Terrakion's gonna come in. This thing is staring me down. I am just gonna go for the Sucker Punch, hope to kill it with the +2, but no, that thing just barely lives. Just gonna go out into my Flygon, hope that thing is not Choice Scarf, and since he switched out, it is obviously not Choice Scarf. So anyway, he still has the Zapdos, so it's not safe for me to go for the Earthquake. I'm just gonna go for the Dragon Claw, and this thing I'm just gonna be like, okay, he has a shiny Terrakion, he has a Genesect, he has all this crazy stuff, so probably wouldn't be too far-fetched to believe that he has a Zapdos with like max IVs and freaking Hidden Power Ice. So I switch out his Gastrodon. He yes indeed does have Hidden Power Ice, which is pretty annoying. Anyway, I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. Not gonna do anything because he does go for the Roost. I mean, I should have predicted that. I should have just gone for Toxic. However, for like most of this standoff between the Milotic and the Zapdos, I was honestly pretty afraid of him sending back in the Terrakion, since I don't have any spikes up. So I'm gonna switch out into my Skarmory. If I can get 1 layer of spikes, that Terrakion should die on the switch in. But nope, he's just gonna Dragon Tail me out into my Staraptor. And the Milotic is poison, which is gonna activate its ability, but I decided screw it, gonna go for that Choice Banded, Reckless, Jolly Brave Bird, and nope, it just just barely misses the kill. So that kind of sucks. My Staraptor goes down. I mean, Yeah, Staraptor going down kind of does suck, but it's not really going to play a huge part in this battle because, you know, I still have my Flygon. As long as I can keep this thing around, I should be okay from his Terrakion. So anyway, gonna get out of there once again. I don't want to get hit with the Ice Beam, and he's actually gonna I believe he actually predicts my switch out into Skarmory and ends up, oh no, wait, not now, okay, because as you'll see later, he actually predicts a switch into Skarmory and goes for the flamethrower, but not now. He just goes for the U-turn, sends in his Terrakion, and I kind of have to let my Tyranitar, I kind of just have to leave it in here as Death Fodder, which kind of sucks because now I can't get up to Stealth Rocks, but I believe I still have my Skarmory, so I should be able to get that up. Anyway, just gonna send in Flygon once again, scare the thing out once again, and you know, U-turn. Anyway, Zapdos is in there. I'm obviously going to have to switch into my Gastrodon, and I believe I end up going for the Scald. I go for the Scald, kind of just afraid of him going into his Terrakion, but you know, I don't know, I could have just gone for the poison, and the poison damage would have been enough to taken down the Terrakion, but I was actually kind of afraid of the Toxic Misting, because if that Terrakion comes in and, you know, takes down my Gastrodon, then I'm kind of screwed. So yeah, anyway, go for the Scald on the Zapdos, get the burn, which, you know, kind of sucks because I'd rather have that thing toxic. Anyway, Genesect's gonna come in here. I don't really I don't know, I'm not really scared of what he wants to do, since I know this thing is choiced, and you know, I'm pretty especially defensive. Plus that thing's burned, so even if it wants to go for the U-turn, it really won't do that much. So I just go for the Scald, get the burn, you know, which is kind of nice, because if I wanted to, I could just keep recovering until, you know, he dies to a burn. But I do not want to risk him U-turning out into his Terrakion, so I'm just gonna keep spamming Scald, and yeah, in comes this shiny freaking Terrakion that I want so badly, and yeah, it's gonna scare me out. Gonna switch out into Skarmory, and oh my god, god damn, that just does way too much. This is Impish, this is an Impish, what's it called, damn it, not Star Raptor, but you know what it is. This thing's Impish. Lots of, I don't think I have maxed out its defense, but I know I have a lot of EVs invested into it. But yeah, it's still, that close combat still did over half. It's about time that I can finally get in my Flygon, just go for that Dragon Claw and finally kill that goddamn thing. Okay, so anyway, Zapdos is gonna come in. I still have my Gastron, so I should be able to stall it out. Just gonna go for the Dragon Claw, because, you know, Dragon Claw plus its Life Orb and, you know, Burn should be enough to take it out. And as you saw there, it did actually have a Hidden Power Ice, which is, you know, pretty good. I mean, goddamn, it's almost like he had freaking Pokebank when it was out in Japan. So yeah, I cannot wait for Pokebank to come out in the US, because, you know, when it comes out, you know, 31 IB Dittos and 31 IB Dittos. So yeah, seriously cannot wait. I actually have a couple really good Pokebank stuff already. I got myself an Iron Fist Chimchar. Gonna try to get one of those things up. I also have what's called a Budum Gedu. I have the blue version. It doesn't really have the best IBs, but, you know, I'm gonna just breed for that thing. And, you know, I got some other stuff, so hopefully soon I should, you know, make myself some really good Pokebank stuff. Yeah, it really sucks that Pokebank got delayed. And actually, I saw a picture online that said it was supposed to come out on the 30th in Europe, on the 2nd somewhere else, and then on the 7th in the United States. And I was like, god damn it. And then later on, I see that same picture again, but somebody, you know, points something out about the picture, and it's all like, anybody that saw this picture and believed it was real should have the rights of downloading Pokebank revoked, because you know, he showed it again, and he highlighted the fact that the dates on it were January 7th, 2013, which is like fail. So yeah, still don't know when Pokebank's gonna come out now. I mean, at least the eShop's back up, so yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
なかったわね。